joining me today for this chatty get ready with me. I'm not sure what we're going to be chatting about today, but I figured why not sit down, do my makeup. We're probably going to be chatting about getting old because it's my birthday tomorrow, April 20th. I'm probably editing this and posting it like 2 weeks from now because I'm super slow, but I pulled out 2-3 gray hairs, and those were just the 3 that I could get. Everything else is kind of hidden behind, but getting old, guys, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I did a little poll on Instagram. I didn't know which eyeshadow palette to use. Excuse me. It was in between the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette, which when I bought this, guys, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but it's like this tiny little palette. It's gorgeous nonetheless, but I thought it would be a little bit bigger. Or I wanted to really use the Rimmel Crimson Eyes eyeshadow. I really like these palettes, and I haven't used this yet, so I wanted to use it. But the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette won by 76%. So I guess that's what we're doing. We're gonna move on. We're gonna do first foundation. I used a primer today. Like I said, I'm getting old, so I wanted to fill in some of my wrinkles in this area and in my smile lines. So I used this Bare Minerals Primetime Foundation Primer. I've had this forever. If you guys know of any good primer that doesn't break you out, let me know, because primers and my skin don't get along at all. I always break out. And then let's move on to foundation. Obviously, I've been really into the CYO Long Lasting Foundation. I got a new color because I think they came out with new colors. I used to be 101, and now I use 102, which I feel like matches me a little bit better. So I'm just using my beauty blender, which is really a Real Techniques complexion sponge, and I'm just putting this all over my face. As I was doing my foundation, I was like, my under eyes are looking a little purple, a little blue. So I'm taking the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector and just applying that underneath there, and then patting it out with my beauty blender just to color correct a little bit and make me not look so tired. You can still see a little bit of my purple like peeking through, but it's not bad. And once I put concealer on, it's gonna help a lot. Me and this under eye primer, we've been together for a really long time, so I'm just going to apply it to my lids. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows off camera because that's boring. And truthfully, I haven't had good brow days in a while, so I feel like my brows are gonna take me a good minute today, you know. I don't know what's up with my brows, but we're here, let's do it. I gotta move on to the eyes, or else I'll never be done with my brows, you know? I just cleaned up my brows with some concealer, so I'm gonna set it, and I hope that this color isn't too pink or too dark. Can I set this? Oh, it's a little dark. I always have my handy dandy Too Faced Natural Matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the color Heaven. This is my favorite shade to just highlight with, like a matte shade. And I'm just gonna do, I could still see that little print of that color from the Sweet Talk palette, but whatever. Now we're gonna dive into the Sweet Talk palette. I want this look to be very peachy, very like these type of colors. No, I'm not gonna use the gold today, just very like peachy, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start off with Dream Maker, which is more pink than this one. This is more peach, this is more pink. I'm gonna start off with this one. And I'm using my Sigma E35 as per usual. Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys, but this is the first time that I'm using Colourpop pressed eyeshadows. I've never used them before. By the way, I'm also getting old because I have to like tug here. You guys know I have like a hooded lid. I have to tug here a little bit so it doesn't leave like little lines. Ugh, struggles of getting old, I'm telling you. But this is the first time I'm using their pressed eyeshadows, and they're super pigmented. Like, I might have gone a little crazy on this eye, but oh my god, I love it though. I really, really do. They're reminding me of Too Faced eyeshadows, and I love Too Faced eyeshadows. They're my favorite. I think we're good with this shade. Now let's move on to a Sigma E25. If you guys don't have a Sigma E25, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now I'm gonna take Meadow. I'm gonna put this in the outer V, bring it up into my crease. I just love mixing eyeshadows. I feel like the end result is just so pretty, just the mixture of everything. If of course you blend it enough, you know what I mean? If you wanted to do just like a really simple look, you could just put these two shades, Boom, in the crease, outer V. You don't even have to put anything on your lids. I feel like this is so pretty just as it is right now. I know I've only used 2 shades and they're both very similar, but they blend out so well. Since I can't use this light shade to like highlight right underneath my eyebrow, I am going to kind of like buff out the edges of those 2 shades with it, because I think that'll help my whole gradient situation. Yeah. I like it, I like it. I'm gonna go into this like orangey color. It's called In Case You Missed It, or ICYMI. I'm just gonna use my Sigma E25 and pretty much put this in the same spots where I put the first 2 shades, just not as far up, you know? I really want this to be like a light, kind of bright look, so I'm debating on if I want to use this color. I don't know. Alright, I'm glad that I added it. I think it looks really pretty. If this is the first time that you're watching me, I do go in with concealer and clean this up. I have like droopy lids, so like I have to do that. I'm going to now do the other eye really quickly. You guys know how I am about blending and everything. So I'm going to take Meadow, which is right here, and I'm just going to blend out the edges a little bit. Let me go into the Natural Matte palette again and just highlight right underneath my brow again, just to make sure we're blended, you know what I mean? I want to use the color Prima Drama, that's so funny, which is this color. This is like a pressed glitter, and I don't have glitter glue, so I'm going to use a bit of concealer and then tap this on. Wow, that looks really pretty. Ooh, I'm excited. So while the concealer is still tacky, I'm going to pick up Prima Drama on a Sigma E56. I might have to use my finger. Do you guys see that? I don't know, I don't like the way that looks. Picked up Side to Side. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm gonna have to do the same thing that I did to this eye. I hate using my fingers. Ugh. Okay, now that I have glitter everywhere, and that's probably my fault because I don't have a glitter primer, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go in with concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I love this stuff. So freaking good. If you guys know of another concealer I should try just to switch it up, let me know down below, but this is like my baby. I love this eyeshadow. I know I was a little skeptical at first because of the glitter, but now I love it. Oh my god. Before I set that concealer, I'm going to do a wing today. I'm gonna do a wing, so bear with me because it takes me forever and I'm usually this close to the camera. I'm gonna have to do the other one off camera, guys, because this one took me just way too long. Alright guys, we are in business. I am going to use my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Powder. Take it with my sponge. This is probably a lot. And I'm going to set my under eyes. Not to set my face, I'm using the CoverGirl Loose Powder. I'm not setting my whole face actually, I'm just setting my nose, my chin. I do go up here where I'm gonna contour. Just like with the excess, I don't dip it back in. Just so everything blends well when I do my bronzer, my blush and everything. And then I just do a little bit on my forehead. And then we are almost done, guys. Almost done. Just the face. Well, I gotta finish up the eyes. What am I talking about? I'm picking up Feel Free, which is the dark shade, and using, this is like my favorite brush ever to use for the lower lash line. It's the E15. Putting this on the outer portion of my lower lash line. Okie, and now we are blending everything out with Meadow, which is the peachier medium kind of shade. I'm gonna do false lashes because like this is super glam. I need falsies. I'm using the Ardell 101 in black. Not gonna lie guys, I put on my lashes so well today. Sometimes I'll put them too far in and then it closes up my eyes, but today I'm like, I could wear fake lashes every day. No, I'm just kidding, I couldn't do that. Guys, I usually never wear false lashes, so let's move on to the face. I feel like, well, I don't know. I feel like I lost my other like cute cat ears, the gold ones. I usually use them in my other videos, but I wore them to my niece's birthday party because she had a like cat themed birthday party. I think I lost them, so I'm using these little black fuzzy ones. I'm a little Gamby today. I'm you today, Gamby. Gamby. If you don't know, Gambino is my cat. He's passed out on the couch over there. He's not even looking at me. Oh my god. Gamby! No, no. He's a little black cat. So, for the face, I'm starting off with contouring. I have not used the Anastasia contour palette in God knows how long. So, I'm just taking the middle shade, which I believe is Fawn. Yep, sure is. And I'm just going to contour my cheeks and my temples. I apologize if I have glitter all over my face, guys. I will invest in a glitter glue next time. I'm gonna bronze up with Hoolah, why not? I'm just gonna take some. This is my Eco Tools full setting brush. I love this freaking brush so much. I really want to work on getting better at face makeup. I feel like I do my makeup and I think it looks great, and then we take pictures and I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? Was I doing my makeup like in the dark or something? I don't know. Maybe in pictures it just doesn't come out as nice. Ugh, I don't know. I just feel like I'll look at my contour and I'm like, did I not blend that out? What's wrong with me? I don't know. The walls in this apartment are paper thin. And you know when you're gonna move into an apartment, it's like, okay, you're gonna hear your neighbors every now and then. But I hear my neighbors every freaking night. Every single night. And I like know more about them than I'd like to admit. But it's just, the walls are just horrible, honestly. And I read the reviews before I moved into this apartment, and the biggest thing was the paper thin walls, and I got such a good deal that I was just like, I can handle it. Like, paper thin walls, whatever, I can deal with it. It can't be that bad. They're bad. Rimmel sent me their Maxi blushes and they're really pretty. And I think I'm going to go with the more peachier ones since this is more of a peachier look, you know what I mean? I'm using the Sigma F40 and I'm just going to apply this blush. So yeah, do you guys have any, if you guys live in an apartment, do you have issues with hearing your neighbors? I hear them all the freaking time. At night, I hear what they're watching. Oh, also, they're so paper thin. I hear the guy snoring all the time. Me and my boyfriend just laugh. Well, at first it wasn't funny. Now we're just like, what are we gonna do? And in my head though, I'm like, I can hear him snoring. And this girl sitting, sleeping next to him, like wake his ass up and make him roll over. Come on. I'm going to bake underneath my contour and my blush, and then I'll go ahead with highlight. I'm using the CoverGirl loose powder again because this just isn't as drying and it's not as like stark white, you know what I mean? Like if I were to use the Too Faced one, the Born This Way, it just, I feel like if I set it on for too long, it will literally, the powder will just stay there. It'll look like this, and then I'll be blending it out for like an hour. So this is a good, like, medium. Okay, so now we're gonna use my favorite highlight at the moment. It is Dreamscape by Colourpop. How does it look like on camera? I don't know. It's a very neutral highlighter. Like, it's not too gold, it's not too pink. It's perfect. Doesn't seem that oh yeah, my highlighting brush. I love the e.l.f. highlighting brush, guys. I just go like this. Tap it off and apply my highlighter. I don't know if you guys can see it. I was actually really worried about this highlighter because I bought it and then I went into Ulta and Ulta had the Colourpop Disney Villains collection. And I swatched all the highlighters and I was like, oh my god, these are so glittery that I hope the one that I bought is not this glittery, because I would have to return it, honestly. I hate like, ugh, glittery highlighters. So I was worried about it, but I'm so happy that I bought it. It's literally beautiful. Like, I never thought I would find a highlighter as good as the Anastasia Resi one, but that one, ooh, it's giving the Anastasia one a run for its money. This is Spring Roll. This is part of the Colourpop Spring collection. I think I'll use it. It's like a nice nudie color. I'm gonna use the Jordana lip liner in Nude Pink to line my lips first. Let me zoom you guys in. I'm gonna go ahead and use Spring Roll. Oh wow. This is really pretty. I love this color so much. Let's finish off with some, I'm just gonna do the Morphe setting spray today instead of Fix Plus. I'm going to spray this. This is how I do it. I know people just go, I go like this. Alright, so this is the final look. I actually really like it. I was so worried about the glitter on the eyes, but I love how everything turned out. I freaking love this lipstick. This is my first time trying the Colourpop lipsticks. This is the, are there like specific, this is just like a cream lipstick, creme, whatever. But I love it, and I'm so glad that I tried out the Sweet Talk palette. It's really pretty. I love the way it turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you like this look. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What are your thoughts? I want to know. And let me know if you guys have any requests for the future. I will definitely do those videos for you guys. So thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.